This is the verb conocer, which means to know people or to be familiar with places. Now be careful, there are two words for to know. There's saber, which means to know facts and to know how to. And then there's conocer, which means to know people or to be familiar with places. All right, we're going to go over it in the present tense. Now, how am I going to remember that conocer means to know people or to be familiar with places? Well, you guys might have heard of the Conoco gas station. Everybody say Conoco. 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 Well, I know someone who works at the Conoco station, and therefore I'm familiar with the Conoco station. So conocer means to know people or to be familiar with places. Now, if you've never heard of the Conoco gas station, that didn't help at all. Sorry. All right, I'll say it and then clap and you repeat. I know, yo conozco. I know, yo conozco. You friend know, tú conoces. You friend know, tú conoces. She knows, ella conoce. She knows, ella conoce. We know, nosotros conocemos. We know, nosotros conocemos. They know, you guys know, ustedes conocen. You guys know, ustedes conocen. Now, remember, green means it's regular and easy. So it's just like comer or other regular ER verbs. You chop off the ER and you add O, ES, E, EMOS, EN. That won't give you trouble. The tricky part is the yol form has a Z. Now, a lot of times, if only one form of the verb is irregular, it's the yol form, like tener, tengo, poner, pongo, traducir, traduzco. What's the only form of ir, ser, and a star that has a Y, the yol form? Now, why is the yol form the most irregular? Because it's used the most. Remember, words and forms of words that are used the most typically tend to be irregular. Now they just stick in a Z. Now, verbs that end in CER or CIR, like conocer, producir, traducir, the yol form has a Z. Produzco, traduzco, conozco. So that's called a Z verb. And I'll be honest, this is more of a Spanish 2, Spanish 3 concept. Okay, you'll see it a little bit in 1 and 2, but mostly it's Spanish 3. All right, so that's conocer, to know people or to be familiar with places in the present tense.